the world you are graduating into. This is what I want to talk about today with you for a few minutes. To lead in shaping a new world order for the 21st century.
She's alive, Daddy, and her name is Taki Tina. My name is Taki Tina, and I love you very much.
Will you shut that thing off?
My name is Taki Tina, and I think I could even hate you. My name is Taki Tina, and you'll be sorry. Be a good girl, Tina, and eat your supper.
Eat your own supper, Christy.
My name is Taki Tina, and I'm beginning to hate you.
My name is Eric Strader, and I'm going to get rid of you.
You wouldn't dare.
Barbie, you're beautiful. You make me feel my Barbie doll is really real. Barbie's small and so petite. Her clothes and figure look so neat. Her dancing outfit rings the bell. At parties she will cast a spell. Purses, hats, and gloves galore, and all the gadgets gals adore.
Barbie dressed for swim and fun is only $3. Her lovely fashions range from $1 to $5. Look for Barbie wherever dolls are sold.
Someday I'm gonna be exactly like you. Till then I know just what I'll do. Barbie, beautiful Barbie, I'll make believe that I am you.
You can tell it's Mattel. It's swell.
Right now, there is an entire generation that never knew anything that didn't come out of this tube.
Whoa. Have you ever had a dream, Neo, that you were so sure was real? What if you were unable to wake from that dream? How would you know the difference between the dream world and the real world?
Jessica Alves made her first appearance on the show way back in 2014 and talked about her plans to become a human Ken doll.
Yes, but after dozens of cosmetic surgeries, she then announced a new ambition was to become a human Barbie.
After undergoing the knife again last month, Jessica will be showing off her latest look next. But first, let's go back to her transformation from human Ken doll to human Barbie.
39-year-old Jessica Alves has never been comfortable in her own skin. Born as a male, she had her first cosmetic procedure at the age of 17, starting with a chest reduction and then a nose job. But that was only the beginning. After dozens of surgeries, Jessica became known as the human Ken doll, and said many times on This Morning that she was ready to stop altering her appearance.
Are you planning on having further surgery?
I would like not to.
Will you ever be finished?
Well, I would like to say so, yeah.
Is there now contentment in your soul?
Yes, yeah, there is.
The surgeries continued, and in 2020 she announced her biggest change yet when she revealed it wasn't Ken she identified with, it was Barbie.
This is who you wanted to be.
Exactly, so this is the real me.
I was born in 1990, and I was sort of raised in America when it was a cult of self-expression, and I was just taught, you know, express myself and have things to say, and everyone will care about them. And I think everyone was taught that, and most of us found out no one gives a what we think. So we flock to performers by the thousands because we're the few that have found an audience, and then I'm supposed to get up here and say, follow your dreams, as if this is a meritocracy. It is not, okay? I had a privileged life, and I got lucky, and I'm unhappy. They say it's like the me generation. It's not. The arrogance is taught, or it was cultivated. It's self-conscious.
Well, my idea of a good actor is somebody who can do nothing well.
Stay out of my head.
So was that the great Rick Rubin who was helping produce that with you, Marshall, when you did that?
Yeah, sorry. Live TV. Live TV freaks me out a little bit.
No.
Yes, I'm sorry. What was the question?
That's what it is. It's conscious of self. What the social media, it's just the market's answer to a generation that demanded to perform. So the market said, here, perform everything to each other all the time for no reason. It's prison. It's horrific. It is performer and audience melded together. What do we want more than to lie in our bed at the end of the day and just watch our life as a satisfied audience member? I know very little about anything, but what I do know is that if you can live your life without an audience, you should do it.
Speaking of showing us, 2 Chainz, you got a shot, 2 Chainz? You got a shot? Let me see that shot, dog.
What's your name again?
Stuntman Mike.
Well, Stuntman Mike. I'm Butterfly.
Of all that is holy, will you look at Karen Smith's gym clothes?
Of course, all the plastics are in the same gym class. Where are the plastics?
They're teen royalty. If North Shore was Us Weekly, they would always be on the cover.
Could it be Satan?
Who wants to pray to the devil with me?
Thank you to Satan for giving me inspiration on how to play this role.
On behalf of Amy, I'd like to thank the devil and all the dark lords who
Don't do the devil stuff.
gave her this award, allowed her to feast on the flesh of the innocent.
Good evening, godless sodomites.
Never watch the television. Never watch the television. It's the greatest scientific indoctrination tool ever devised. Haven't you figured that out? It's changed the whole culture of nations, not just one nation. Why do you think it was mandatory that everybody in Britain have access to televisions by the government? Why do you think China is under the same program to get everyone with a TV right now? Because they love to have you entertained. Do you really think that? And India is on the same route as well right now too. Most of your ideas and your opinions and how you emulate, because you emulate things, you mimic what you see.
What are you doing?
I'm bringing the truth, John. We're in Hollywood, the belly of the beast.
You can't just read the prompter?
I'm reading the prompter in here.
It becomes you, you become it.
I'm sorry that I told you a few lies throughout the years.
After coming out as transgender, she changed her name to Jessica and more procedures followed. But after undergoing her 90th surgery last month and spending over £1 million altering her appearance, is it finally time for the human Barbie to stop?
And Jessica is here today to reveal her latest look. Thank you so much for joining us.
Good morning, lovely to meet you.
Good morning. I mean, you do look like the human Barbie, I have to say.
Mom.
Julie, what's the matter?
I locked myself out.
Want to stay with me till your mother comes home? I can show you my butterflies. Inside here, the butterfly dies. Do you want to try?
There's a lot of butterflies. Probably because I will evolve from a moth to a butterfly at some point in this music video. There's a lot of symbolism. You gotta just kind of catch it. We're trying to put a lot of subliminal things in there too.
I mean, well, I guess that after so many plastic surgeries, I achieved this appearance, which all up to it's not the most natural look. So there is an association that I look like Barbie. But in my former life, I was nicknamed as the Human Life Ken doll for 10 years.
Yes.
And I lived with that nickname for 10 years. When in reality, having surgeries after surgeries was to be the woman that I am today.
And that's what's happened. It's been very, very, very successful. Never watch the television. You can't watch a movie unless you do it critically. If you watch it critically, not there to enjoy it. Remember what they say, it's your emotions that get you on. And it's interwoven, all these emotional themes all through movies. You're played like a harp.
Got the toe out, get the toe. Go the right centre.
If you don't get this right now, I swear to Lucifer, I'm gonna. When I was making love to my old boyfriend, I used to think about women sometimes.
Oh, good lord.
Of publicity about what happened from Mexico to London.
It was pretty rough, yeah. Yeah, it's kind of weird. Weird. Hello. Oh my goodness. Hello. Ew. Strawberry. Yeah, it was a weird.
And they embed ideas into you, along with the movies, and predictive programming too, so you'll accept that which is still to come. And you'll behave the same way as the characters in the movie when it comes. Oh well, what can you do? I'll just watch much music or television. Yeah. You're given a mind of your own, and you've got to use it for yourself.
already celebrated Stranger Things, but this award from you who take your craft seriously and earnestly believe, like me, that great acting can change the world is a call to arms from our fellow craftsmen and women to go deeper and through our art to battle against fear, self-centeredness, and exclusivity, and afraid and tired, joyous, exciting, and mysterious ride that is being alive. Now, as we act in the continuing narrative of Stranger Things,
something happened to you. Something happened to you.
That's how I feel about it.
Watch there at the top of your screen over here. Saying Jason Terry. Watch there at the top of your screen over here. Saying Jason Terry.
Can you take us through what happened with the play with Jason Terry?
What play?
You ran off the court and hugged him and
Oh, really? I wasn't
gave it the
paying
layup.
attention. I didn't remember that.
You didn't know they were inbounding the ball?
What play you talking about?
In the first half, you ran off the court and hugged Jason Terry, and Snell got a layup because you were off the floor.
Oh, I didn't know I was in the game. My bad. I didn't know I was in the game. My bad.
It's a new world, Hillary Clinton. It's a new world. Feelings matter.
His health and recovery, his memory's coming back. Yeah, his memory's coming back.
Do you think that's something you still want to do in life that's needed? Connie, are you considering performing at the inauguration next year? Connie, no comment about your meeting with the president-elect. This is the president-elect of the United States. Nothing to say?
I just want to take a picture right now.
Nedověděli jsme se nic, dá se tedy předpokládat, že odpoledne pravděpodobně budeme úspěšnější. A teď se pojďme podívat na to, co přinesly poslední hodiny na české politické scéně.
Well, a very heavy debatation tonight. We had a very Darrison, but let's go to Terrace and look for the bit. They have the pit.
Iowa, Kansas, Maine, Ohio, and Wyoming to join Florida's suit. The states claiming the Exorcist saw Unchesracho and Pele Bringritz by health urgent.
Log on to cfnews13.com/chat to voice your opinion. I'm chatting too. We'll try to answer your questions.
Hi, Barbie.
Hi, Barbie.
Hi, Barbie.
Hi, Barbie.
Hi, Barbie. Hi, Barbie.
Hi, Barbie.
Hi, Barbie.
Hi, Barbie.
Hi, Ken. Hi, Ken.
Hi, Barbie.
バービーの世界が映画化
ここはバービーランド。
It is the best day ever.
すべてが完璧で毎日ハッピーが続く場所。
Do you guys ever think about dying?
And then it was such a hit. It was way bigger than I even anticipated. And now, I think we're gonna make part 2. I think you have to. I think you have to. They kill you if you try to walk away, and they clone you.
So. I'm sorry.
Wipe the drawer.
I was in a trance.
I'm sorry, is there someone talking to you?
Yes, sorry.
Sorry about that. So I just was wondering
They
how
just
everyone's
came
doing.
in.
Hello, Courtney. Have we lost you?
All right. It looks like Courtney doesn't really want to go there with
I think
that
she's
question.
blanking. So I just was wondering
They
how
just
everyone's
came
doing.
in.
Hello, Courtney. Have we lost you?
So that's where I come in, and I keep your emotions and I deal with your emotions over here. But when it comes time for business, I implement what you told me on the emotion side into handling it in a professional manner.
Roman is a crazy boy who lives in me.
That's Karen Smith. She is one of the dumbest girls you will ever meet. Damien sat next to her in English last year.
She asked me how to spell orange.
That little one? That's Gretchen Wieners.
She's totally rich because her dad invented toaster strudel.
Gretchen Wieners knows everybody's business. She knows everything about everyone.
That's why her hair is so big. It's full of secrets.
Hey, what's happening?
And evil takes a human form in Regina George. Don't be fooled, because she may seem like your typical selfish, backstabbing, slut-faced hoe bag, but in reality, she is so much more than that.
She's the queen bee, the star. Those other two are just her little workers.
Regina George. How do I even begin to explain Regina George?
Could it be Satan?
Regina George is flawless.
She has 2 Fendi purses and a silver Lexus.
I hear her hair is insured for $10,000.
I hear she does car commercials in Japan.
Her favorite movie is Varsity Blues.
One time she met John Stamos on a plane.
And he told her she was pretty.
One time, she punched me in the face. It was awesome.
We take the unfertilized egg of an ovulating female and destroy all of its genes and chromosomes. We then implant the nucleus of the donor cell. That cell, with its genetic material intact, eventually becomes an embryo and is born as a living creature. Without parents? Well, it has no father because the egg was never fertilized. no mother, because its genetic code comes from another being.
This can be done with humans?
If the surgical technique were precise enough.
It's monstrous, Doctor.
Why? Wouldn't you want to live in a world full of Mozarts and Picassos?
Reality television celebrates the human condition. By illuminating what's extraordinary in the ordinary person.
And believe you me, if you ever had a nation or wanted a nation, you'd have to make sure that everyone took their turn. Everyone took their turn. Just like jury duty, to go in and oversee the guys that are supposed to be taking care of everything on your behalf. It's a tight club right now. It's been like that forever, because they never intended to give you anything called democracy, or, in fact, a republic.
It warps the minds of our children and weakens the resolve of our allies.
Gangs and fraternities run the systems of the countries. That's how they're run. And under taxation, and it's true what Marx said, and it's true what Lenin said about that part of it, all wealth comes from labor. And tax is another term for labor. When they take your labor from you and give you nothing back for it, that's called stealing and slavery. Slavery, folks. But no teacher told you that, did they?
The results are often dramatic and always unexpected. We're here to honor achievement in that category.
By giving you a golden idol to worship. Kneel before your God, Babylon!
What that is.
I have no idea.
Well, you don't know. Jimmy Fallon doesn't know. David Letterman doesn't know.
We don't know.
All the comics and show business don't know what this is.
There is no me.
There's no you.
No.
We're not here. This is a dream?
There's just things happening. And there are clusters of tetrahedrons moving around together.
Okay.
Yes.
So what's happening in our world right now? Because there is a lot of news that actually is relevant that's not that
Here's
uplifting.
the thing. It's not our world.
None
That's
of this
the
is
key.
real?
Nope.
So you're just passing
We don't
through.
matter. We don't matter.
Today, I talk about narcissistic personality disorder, NPD. NPD has 9 traits. Let's see them one at a time with several films. Trait number 1. People with NPD are frequently envious of others, or believe that others envy them.
I'm sorry that people are so jealous of me, but I can't help it that I'm popular.
Not my fault you're like in love with me or something. What?
Oh no, she did not.
See, that is the thing with you plastics. You think that everybody is in love with you.
NPD often co-occur with other mental disorders. In their lifetime, 41% of people with NPD have a substance use disorder, 29% have a mood disorder, and 40% have an anxiety disorder. Furthermore, 63% also have another personality disorder. Trait number 2. People with NPD often have a sense of entitlement, as seen by the unjustified demands of preferential treatment.
16 years old, and for once, I bring home a report card and it's almost all A's. I go to my old man, can I take the car out? Take the guys out in the Buick, sort of a victory drive. He says no. I take it anyway, I steal the keys, I sneak it out.
You took the car with no permission. Why? Why then?
Because I deserved it.
My flight has been canceled. It's some absurd weather problem. I need to get home tonight. The out. Call Donatella. Get her jet. Call everybody else that we know that has a jet. Irv. This is your responsibility. This is your job. Get me home.
I'm sorry, but if you can't pay, then I can't schedule the appointment.
I just really need some money. All I'm asking you for is $10,000. You owe me for breaking off the engagement.
Trait number 3. This attitude of entitlement, along with a lack of awareness of others' interests and needs, can lead to the intentional or unintentional exploitation of others.
I sell her. We really should weld these bumpers on, but that takes time, equipment, money. So, we use super glue instead. Go ahead, put it on there.
Won't it fall off?
Definitely.
Isn't that dangerous?
Not to me, okay?
Daddy, you're a crook.
Susanna, just take it easy here. What? You've had enough? What does that mean, you've had enough?
Just had enough. I'm leaving.
You're leaving?
Yes.
You're leaving me now? I need you. I need you now.
You need nobody.
What does that mean? What? Just take it easy. What is my crime here, huh? What is my goddamn crime?
You're useful. You're using Raymond. You're using me. You use everybody.
I'm using Raymond. Raymond, am I using you? Am I using you, Raymond?
Yeah.
Shut up!
This tube is the gospel, the ultimate revelation. This tube can make or break presidents, popes, prime ministers. This tube is the most awesome force in the whole godless world. And woe is us if it ever falls into the hands of the wrong people.
Trait number 4. NPD is characterized by a lack of empathy and difficulty identifying others' desires, subjective experiences, and feelings.
Listen, it's not gonna happen, buddy. I was that hot girl. Hotter even. And I would never have gone out with you. And I'm not saying that to be mean, I'm saying that to be helpful.
Abernathy, my mother baked these cookies for you.
Oh. These cookies suck.
A bunch of us are going out tonight to see Period 5 play. Do you want to come?
I'd rather get shot in the face.
Those who interact with people who have NPD experience emotional coldness and a lack of reciprocal interest.
Do you know why I hired you? I thought you would be different. I said to myself, go ahead. Take a chance. Hire the smart fat girl.
Trait number 5. People with NPD often exhibited arrogant behaviors, as well as snobbish, dismissive, or patronizing attitudes.
There's no smoking in this building, Miss Trammell.
What are you gonna do? Charge me with smoking?
Did you kill Mr. Boz, Miss Trammell?
I'd have to be pretty stupid to write a book about killing and then kill somebody the way I described it in my book.
Writing the book gives you an alibi.
Yes, it does, doesn't it? The answer's no. I didn't kill him.
Wow, your house is really nice.
I know, right?
Mr. Zuckerberg, do I have your full attention?
You have part of my attention. You have the minimum amount. Did I adequately answer your condescending question?
Wanna waste my time? Okay. I call my lawyer. He's the best lawyer in Miami. Such a good lawyer. Tomorrow morning, you're gonna be working in Alaska.
Because this company is now in the hands of CCA, the Communication Corporation of America. There's a new chairman of the board, a man called Frank Hackett, sitting in Mr. Ruddy's office on the 20th floor. And when the 12th largest company in the world controls the most awesome propaganda force in the whole godless world, who knows what will be peddled for truth on this network?
Trait number 6. NPD patients often believe they are superior, special, or unique, and they want others to see them as such.
I'm going back to school and becoming an occupational therapist.
An occupational therapist? Do I look like I want to marry a fucking occupational therapist?
Hey, you wanna like grab a bite or something sometime?
You still a gym teacher?
I am, yeah.
Then no.
They may believe that only high-status individuals can understand them.
Oh, your grandfather designs watches?
The family business. Yeah, my mother's maiden name is Lecoutre.
Shut up.
Trait number 7. People with NPD often have a grandiose feeling of self-importance.
And I remember, too, the day you left home, so full of bitterness and grandiose ideas, so full of yourself.
Do you know what would happen if I suddenly decided to stop going into work? A business big enough that it could be listed on the NASDAQ goes belly up, disappears. It ceases to exist without me. No, you clearly don't know who you're talking to, so let me clue you in. I am not in danger, Skylar. I am the danger. A guy opens his door and gets shot, and you think that of me? No. I am the one who knocks.
So you listen to me. Listen to me. Television is not the truth. Television is an amusement park. Television is a circus, a carnival, a traveling troupe of acrobats, storytellers, dancers, singers, jugglers, sideshow freaks, lion tamers, and football players. We're in the boredom-killing business.
NPD patients are frequently fixated with dreams of limitless success, power, brilliance, attractiveness, or ideal love.
I hear Eddie say he knows a dentist looking for help.
Oh, forget it. Jesus, it's too menial. I go nuts. I want to go back to school. I want to get my degree and become, something substantial. I can't just do some mindless job.
Dwight asked me to move in with him, as I expected he would. He wants me to finish decorating his home. Then we'll marry and we'll move in together. He's one of these men who's lost without a woman. But it has to be the right woman. One who's a plus for his career. And I have the social skills required for his future in politics. For the next few years, we'll be living in Vienna.
So if you want the truth, go to God. Because that's the only place you're ever going to find any real truth. But man, you're never going to get any truth from us. We'll tell you anything you want to hear. We lie like hell. We'll tell you that Kojak always gets the killer and that nobody ever gets cancer in Archie Bunker's house. And no matter how much trouble the hero is in, don't worry, just look at your watch. At the end of the hour, he's going to win.
Trait number 9. The last trait of NPD. The majority of people with NPD require a lot of adoration.
Some teachers just sail by doing that bare minimum thing. I don't know, it's just not me.
It's good to know there's still some actual educators out there.
I will not be the figure of ridicule. I want respect, and I want it now.
You're not anybody in America unless you're on TV. On TV is where we learn about who we really are. Because what's the point of doing anything worthwhile if nobody's watching? And if people are watching, it makes you a better person.
What I am about to tell you sounds crazy. But you have to listen to me. Your very lives depend on it.
For 2 million years, the human brain has evolved more than any species in existence. But what if all our knowledge, all our accomplishments, and all our achievements could be learned in mere minutes? What if humanity's next evolution wasn't human at all? What happens when artificial intelligence becomes self-aware? Is it the key to immortality, or is it the path towards annihilation?
Now, we discovered that while you were at MIT, you wrote a thesis called Lazarus, almost a precursor to the current scientific movement known as singularity. Given that 15 years later you are creating a humanoid robot, do you still believe, like Dr. Kurzweil and many others, that mankind will someday evolve into, well, machines? Mr. Maxwell, something wrong?
There are a lot of secrets down here in the dark.
You make weapons for the government.
No, I make intelligent machines. Machine, open your eyes. It's incredible. It's conscious. Are these machines of dangerous? This machine has the potential to be so much more than just a soldier. They're afraid of you.
What are you looking for? Where are you going?
Let go of my arm. Let go of my arm! She's deranged. I am working on a way to restore her. What are you really?
I am part of the new world. And you are part of the old.
What exactly?
Winning the war.
We can do this. Just come here every day and I'll train you.
A nationwide manhunt underway for the experimental military drone that escaped from an FBI evidence storage facility in Nevada 73 hours ago. Hailed as the next generation of unmanned drone technology, the project was shut down after the robotic soldier malfunctioned. A mistake that resulted in the deaths of all 18 employees of Accelerated Dynamics, including genius inventor Alex Maxwell and his
The reason I'm calling today is to express my disappointment that you have invited this highly sophisticated crackpot and given him a national forum to express his pseudo-religious predictions that have no basis in objective reality.
If you go back 500 years, not much happened in a century. Now a lot happens in 6 months. Technology feeds on itself and it gets faster and faster. It's going to continue. In about 40 years, it's going to be moving so fast, the pace of change is going to be so astonishingly quick that you won't be able to follow it unless you enhance your own intelligence by merging with the intelligent technology we created.
I invented a child molesting robot. It costs pennies to manufacture, and it can theoretically molest twice as many children as a human molester in, quite frankly, half the time. Zentrex gave me my life back. Hail Satan. Hail Satan. I eat children. How old are you?
12.
12. Oh, okay. Only to 10.
Only to
that's
10.
good.
Okay, we're safe.
Yes.
That's
good. Children and pineapple. Children and pineapple.
Surf shut, Romeo. Oh, too much flavor awesomeness can't overpower your battery, can it?
Dude, this is pineapple.
Try before you deny.
Club.
It's good? What do you mean it's good?
Really good.
What? That's insane. That's blasphemous. Putting fruit on pizza? No, I didn't try it. No, I obviously didn't try it. Stop. Enough. Enough.
This guy is freaky. He says computers will have consciousness in just 25 years.
If you get to the 2030s, you're not going to be able to tell a clear difference between human and machine intelligence.
The big questions of life is, who are we? What are we going to become? What's the future like? And he's got one of the most incredible track records in history for his ability to predict with pretty darn good accuracy.
He's an award-winning scientist and engineer, a millionaire several times over because of his inventions.
Baker's wild.
These inventions may end up causing the worst war that humanity's ever had.
Corporations and governments and societies will be created and destroyed on the back of the technology that this book describes.
The world is flattening. The world that is globalizing.
Inventor Ray Kurzweil thinks that one day humans may be able to live forever.
I want to live as long as I can. I don't want to die. If following Ray's regimen would took that day off, I'm very willing to do that.
I knew there was a reason I was keeping all this stuff, and he kept all this stuff. I do plan to bring back my father.
God is who he is, and our challenge should be to know him, not try to create him.
I'm afraid of you.
It's going to scare a lot of people.
The world is changing far too fast. Nothing like this has ever happened to Homo sapiens before.
These ideas are going to ultimately change the world. We didn't stay on the ground, we didn't stay on the planet, and we didn't stay with the limitations of our biology.
I think Ray is performing the service of a prophet. That's wrong.
He has used the gift that he was given for the betterment of humankind. That's what I know.
It will be the universe waking up.
There's the possibility that in the future you could still talk to the people you love forever. If you upload the human mind into a computer, you could create a copy of yourself as an avatar. Now, your family might still be able to have conversations with you, even though you no longer exist in the material world anymore, but in digital space. In some sense, a part of you has become immortal. So clearly, we are entering a world where we can transcend space and time and even our own mortality. So let's go travel into the future.
Everyone in this room is now dumber for having listened to it. I award you no points, and may God have mercy on your soul.
Hey Dylan, how you doing?
Hey Clyde.
Please proceed with caution.
I know, I'm complicated. But you're the one with the computer in your head. When I first met him, he was a shaman. He was a healer. He used his witchcraft to help people.
Witchcraft.
He's developing warfare technologies.
You ready to believe everything she tells you? These cyborgs are all about the money. Clyde? I count 15 farm hands, all chipped and trackable.
who plays for the Cavaliers, he recently said that he believes the world is flat. Is that a subject that you covered with him? Were you aware of that?
I wouldn't even know how to broach that topic. Word, is that what you think? He's like, what do you say?
I don't know. I guess maybe just kind of, I guess if you feel it, it won't really make any kind of a difference.
I don't understand the philosophy behind the flat earth theory.
Why? Why do you say that?
I just don't understand. First of all, what difference does it make? Could be flat, could not be flat. There could be 12 continents. How would you know?
That's a matter of how we draw it up. But I feel like with the world, with the earth, when you stand back and you look at the horizon, you can see curvature. You can actually see it, unlike a dinosaur or something.
Yeah, or if you fly in one direction, you'll come back around, which in a flat world probably would not happen.
That is true. That is true. But these guys don't go around. They go to Cleveland, and then they go to... and then maybe that they need longer trips, I think, is probably what's going on there.
Skylar, I was medicated. I mean, I could have said the world was flat.
You know what I think? I think you accidentally told the truth.
What did you make of the Kyrie stuff?
I don't. It's true. What? The Earth is flat.
Shaq, what are you talking about?
The Earth is flat.
No, it's not.
Yeah, it is.
No, it's
not. Yes, it is.
I know there's a strategy. I know you're coming back with reinforcements, something. I know there's a plan. You can tell me no other human will ever know.
There is no plan.
We were hidden in the first booster rocket to separate. Splashed down back in the Atlantic just as planned. We ain't going nowhere.
No,
listen,
it's not.
There's 3 ways to manipulate the mind. What you read, what you see, and what you hear.
Okay. Conspiracies.
In school, first thing they teach us is, oh, Columbus discovered America. But when he got there, it was some fair-skinned people with the long hair smoking out of peace pipes. So what does that tell you? Columbus didn't discover America.
Yeah, he found where some other people already lived.
I drive from coast to coast, and this is flat to me. I'm just saying.
Okay, that's the dumbest thing you've ever said.
I drive from
it's
Florida.
the dumbest thing you've ever said.
I drive from Florida to California all the time, and it's flat to me.
92 podcasts, and that's the dumbest thing you've ever said. That's a high bar to get over.
I do not go up and down in a 360-degree angle and all that stuff about gravity. Have you looked outside of Atlanta lately and seen all these buildings? So you mean to tell me that China is under us? China is under us.
If you keep they are under us.
That's what they tell you when you're a kid?
The world is flat.
If you dug straight through your backyard, you could get to China.
No, you can't. The
world
is
is not flat.
Yes, it is.
We've seen the Earth.
No, we haven't seen anything.
Yes, you have. You've seen it from satellite imagery.
Oh, satellite imagery that could be drawn and made up.
In the meantime, they are images that inspire, educate, and sometimes just make us say, wow. Over the years, NASA has given us spectacular photos and renderings that reveal a colorful and mysterious universe.
No doubt. And now Chris Martinez is introducing us to two of the artists behind some of the most iconic space art in the galaxy.
In a small, bright office, working side by side.
Let's see.
Robert Hurt and Tim Pyle bring the universe to life.
What we're doing does have real science underlying it.
Robert is an astrophysicist turned artist. Tim, once a Hollywood animator, is now a planet illustrator. Together, they produce some of NASA's most popular images, from renderings of how planets light years away could look, to actual photos of stars and galaxies captured by NASA's powerful telescopes.
And this is sort of how it comes to me. And then
many of those images have a dark, grainy start, but color and light reveal an astonishing glimpse of how the deepest regions of space might appear to the human eye.
What I'm trying to do is show people sort of the broader colors that the universe has to offer.
It's a delicate blend of imagination and data. The artists meet with NASA scientists over many drafts to ensure a planet or galaxy's look lines up with the research to make each one as accurate as possible.
I love the challenge. It's kind of like a puzzle to me of trying to create something that looks really cool within the restrictions that were given by the scientists.
It can take days, even weeks, to produce just a single image. The dazzling final results, enough to keep us all dreaming of the final frontier for years to come. Chris Martinez, CBS News, Pasadena, California.
The artists also say they have to be especially careful when it comes to illustrations of other planets to avoid colors many of us would associate with Earth, like blue for water.
This construct is echoed through all hubs of the system. It's everywhere we look. This construct stares back at us.
So here's the audio of the reporter asking Kyrie that exact same question.
You've seen pictures of the planet, though, right? Like it's a circle. So
I've seen a lot of things that that my educational system has said that was real and turned out to be completely fake. So, I mean, I don't mind. I don't mind going to Instagram in terms of my thoughts.
Exactly. Yeah. I'm with him because we're from Jersey. That's how we think. We think outside the box.
Tells you about the educational system in Jersey.
I'm just saying.
I think it's more of an indictment on that.
I'm just saying when I drive from Florida to New York, flat. New York to Seattle.
It's not flat.
Seattle down to LA, flat. LA back to Florida, flat. It's a, it's a square. That's what it is.
Can't, the Earth.
after day, night after night, all ages, colors, creeds. We're all you know. You're beginning to believe the illusions we're spinning here.
Pyongyang says the new cruise missiles flew 932 miles, landing in North Korea's territorial waters. Experts say this could be the country's first such weapon with a nuclear capability.
There are only a handful of countries in this world that field nuclear cruise missiles, and we would be part of North Korea's overall development of as sophisticated a nuclear force as they can try to put together.
The Biden administration has been unable to get Kim Jong-un to agree to nuclear talks. And U.S. and outside experts say he has dramatically expanded his nuclear and missile programs since his failed summit with former President Trump in 2019. A notably slimmer Kim has been seen just last week at an annual military parade, raising questions about his health, since North Korea is a country with nuclear weapons run entirely by one man.
What is happening to me?
The answer is out there, Neo. It's the question that drives us.
What is the Matrix?
The Matrix is the world that has been pulled over your eyes to blind you from the truth.
What truth?
They're watching you, Neo.
Human beings are a disease. You are a cancer of this planet. And we are the cure.
Get me the hell out of here!
You're beginning to think that the tube is reality and that your own lives are unreal. You do whatever the tube tells you. You dress like the tube, you eat like the tube, you raise your children like the tube, you even think like the tube.
NPD can be grossly described as a pervasive, inflexible, long-term pattern of grandiosity, need for admiration, entitlement, and lack of empathy, that cause significant distress, or impairment in occupational and social functioning, that deviates markedly from cultural expectations. To be diagnosed with narcissistic personality disorder, someone must have at least 5 of the 9 traits we saw in this video.
Welcome to the real world.
So you're here to save the world. So what do you need? Guns. Lots of guns.
We are not saying that guns are the only reason that mass shootings continue to occur. We are saying that they factor in, and we are demanding that someone repeat the experiment that so many other countries have carried out and simply see if it yields the same results. Enough is enough!
Time to expose the hypocrites. Ladies and gentlemen, this will only take a moment.
Columbine.
I like the way you die, boy.
Kill all the white people in the movie. How great is that?
Virginia Tech.
Tucson.
Aurora.
Fort Hood. Oak Creek. Newtown.
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 How many more? How many more? How many more colleges? How many more classrooms?
Okay, I can understand why people like that.
How many more movie theaters?
Here we go. Yes.
How many more houses of faith?
Yeah, that's gangster style.
How many more shopping malls? Let's kill it.
You talking to me, bitch? Easy there, fella. Okay.
How many more street corners?
How many more?
How many more?
Enough. Enough.
It's kind of cool, actually.
Enough. Enough.
This is the moment Japan's nuclear disaster began. A giant tsunami wave crashes into the Fukushima Daiichi power plant.
So I have just one word for Mr. Trump. Basta. Enough!
But a bright line in the sand, and we will protect you, that I can tell you, and we will say enough is enough.
Demand a plan.
Right now, as a mom.
As a dad, as a friend, as a husband,
As a wife.
as an American.
As an American.
As an American.
As a human being.
For the children of Sandy Hook.
Demand a plan.
Stop!
Yes, I am.
Well, I'm standing by the
You, unlike me, lack the balls. No more lists of names. It's not too soon.
It's too late.
Now is the time. What do I do?
Before we all know someone who loved someone on that list.
No more lists.
No more.
Who they might have been. No more.
If we had just done something yesterday. It's time.
We can do better than this.
We can do better than this.
It's time.
It's time.
It's time for our leaders to act.
Demand a plan. Right now.
I'm beginning to tire of you, Dr. Bronfman.
Right now.
You! Demand it!
Enough.
She should know how to respond.
Enough.
Well, now you're the dead guy.
Breaking news from overnight, Congress confirmed Joe Biden will be the next president of the United States. Many of the senators and representatives who plan to object to the Electoral College count changed their minds in the final hours. And that includes one of President Trump's closest allies.
Trump and I, we've had a hell of a journey. I hate it being this way. Oh my God, I hate it. From my point of view, he's been a consequential president. But today, first thing you'll see. All I can say is count me out. Enough is enough. I've tried to be helpful.
No one has ever done anything like this.
That's why it's going to work. Buckle your seatbelt, Dorothy. Because Kansas is going bye-bye.
Toto. I have a feeling we're not in Kansas anymore.
Oh, Toto, I don't think we're in Kansas anymore.
Toto, I don't think we're in Kansas anymore.
Toto, I don't think we're in Kansas anymore.
Wake up, Toto. You're not in Kansas anymore.
Jesus, Ari, you startled me.
I definitely don't think we're in Kansas anymore, Toto.
I don't think we're in Kansas anymore, Toto.
I don't think we're in the food chain anymore, Dorothy.
No, Toto, I don't think we're in Kansas anymore.
We are all shapeshifters. We are all lonely drifters in forgotten hours when we escape through the winking eyes and the secret handshakes. Disposable me, expendable you. Just take what you need and do what you do. You're taking me under. This heart has seen better days. You got my number, girl. There's no change in my ways. Over and over, you're on your own. Shapeshifters, 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 shapeshifters. I'm running from me, I'm hiding from you. There goes my alter ego. You know everyone that I know.
This is mass madness, you maniacs! In God's name, you people are the real thing. We are the illusion.
Unfortunately, no one can be told what the Matrix is. You have to see it for yourself.
If we turn against each other based on divisions of race or religion,
Come on, try getting it out.
Ding, 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 bong.
That's all, folks.
Everybody knows, seek Jesus in the morning, seek Jesus in the noonday hour, seek Jesus in the evening, before the sun is going down. He said, "Knock, and it shall be given to you. Seek and ye shall find. Knock and the door will be open to you, and he will come on in and sup with you a while." Hallelujah. Yes, he will. He'll come in. He'll come in. If you seek him, he'll come in. If you seek him, he'll come in. Bless your name, Jesus. Bless your name, Jesus. Thank you, Jesus. Thank you, Lord.